everyone. Welcome to a daily dose of self-love, a time for us to connect within and nurture the most important relationship we have in this life, the relationship we have with our own self. Together, we tune out the external world and tune in to grow in self-awareness, peace, joy, and love. You give so much to others. This is the time for you to give to yourself. Today we are going to contemplate, meditate, and reflect on knowing our emotions and allowing our emotions to guide us. Knowing our emotions and allowing our emotions to guide us. And I think I'll begin this topic with a story from my own life. In my 20s, when I go back more than 2 decades into my 20s and think about how I felt about myself, my emotions, my connection to what I was feeling, and it was pretty much non-existent. And one time I did this practice several years ago where I not the word scrapbook, the word is vision board of each decade of my life. And I started it with my 20s, and I painted and I collaged and created and put some words together. And what kind of came through as a word to kind of define my 20s was La La Land. It was really in the clouds, floating along, allowing life to just move me. And in a way that was nice, but in a way it was also not empowering. I truly didn't know what I felt, what I truly wanted, because I allowed so many of my choices to be dictated by others, family, friends, society, my own thoughts about what I believed people thought I should do versus really knowing myself and connecting with my inner world. And, that's what we're doing here in our daily practice of self-love, is really connecting in where we have the answers we need. And yes, we may receive information from the external world to help guide us. But when it comes down to the decisions that we make, we really allow our inner knowing to guide us. And so much of that comes from our emotions. And emotions are just energy in motion. They're constantly moving through us when we pause to notice them, allow them to be, accept that we are emotional beings. It is normal to have emotions. It is human to have emotions. It is part of life to be emotional beings. And if we're not, we also have a problem if we have it shut down, if we don't know what we're feeling, if we don't know that we are feeling. We're so disconnected from ourselves, from others, from truth, from source, from love, from life. And it's really this drifting, floating, la la land kind of place to be. And so as we contemplate ourselves and how we choose to connect with our emotions and allow them to be and acknowledge them, we can really contemplate on that in our own lives. And we might do some of that in our meditation, in our writing today, is to just reflect on that aspect of our lives, especially maybe our patterns of the past year, our patterns in the past decade, our patterns over many decades of time. And when we think about it, an emotion can kind of last, they say, 90 seconds within our physical experience. So we can have a physical experience of an emotion. And we want that. We want to embrace that and notice it and recognize it. And so that's our goal here, is in our journey together, is just to really recognize our emotions, but also let them guide us. And so there was, I want to say, a pivotal moment in my late 20s, early 30s, when I was at a crossroads in my life and I really had to make a decision about something. Where was I going to live? Where was I going to be? And I was really at this crossroads. And, really up to that point had given so much of my power over to others um, to make those choices for me, to inform me of what they thought the best choice was for me. And that's probably part of being a people pleaser, wanting everybody to be happy and let's all just get along. Um, so there was this pivotal moment where I really had to tune in to what I was feeling, what my emotions were, where I was being called to move. And so it was like this moment of allowing myself to connect so deeply within that I could feel the movement of my joy, allowing this joy to kind of move me forward. And that's what happened. I left my hometown of Buffalo, New York, with two small children. They were 2 and 4 at the time, by myself, got into our van with a U-Haul in tow and drove across the country to this beautiful um, state of Colorado. We took 2 weeks. We camped the whole way. We enjoyed ourselves mostly, toddlers. Um, so it's been a process. It continues to be a process of unfolding, but each day we can commit and recommit and recommit. And we are committed to growing in our own self-love, to knowing how we are feeling, to knowing what our emotions are, to becoming emotionally intelligent and allowing those emotions to guide our movements, our physical movements, the movement of our words, the movement of our thoughts. There's so much power in that awareness. Let's move into our guided meditation. Have your journal close by, so when we end our guided meditation, you can move right into your writing opportunity. Feel free to put on some quiet music. Feel free to have some nice relaxing music playing. Feel free to stand, to move, to dance, to be still, to vocalize, verbalize. This is your time for you. How would you like to experience this guided meditation? Trust that it all unfolds as it is meant to unfold. And so when you feel ready, you can take a deep breath, maybe close your eyes, and allow my words to guide you. Allow my words to help you sink more deeply into your physical body. Allow my words to help you sink into your bones, into your muscles, into your heart. Sink into your breath. Sink into the earth and allow the earth to fully support you. You belong here in this space, on this earth, contributing your gifts in unique and beautiful ways. Sink into the love that surrounds you, that surrounds us all when we remember that we are love. We are connected to love. We are from love. Sink into this space of love. We say thank you. We are grateful for the opportunities of this beautiful life to push us, stretch us, challenge us, grow us, move us. We're thankful for the relationships we have that nurture us, Move us, grow us, stretch us, open us to more love. We consider our own personal strength. Take a deep breath into your personal strength. Notice where that strength resides within your body as you inhale deeply into your strength. Where is that strength within you? We connect with this strength as we make the choice to grow and develop, to become aware of our emotions, to acknowledge our emotions, to allow our emotions to be, to accept our emotions. Every emotion is a sign, a signal, an opportunity. Every emotion is an opportunity to move, energy in motion. Do we retreat? Do we step forward? Do we sink in? Do we express? Do we turn right? Do we turn left? Do we open a door? Do we close a door? We breathe into the strength of our emotions. We invite our emotions within us to strengthen and grow and bubble up to the surface. What is this emotion teaching me? Notice what's bubbling up right now within you. Something from earlier in your day or your week. A story that might be replaying and causing you to feel a certain way. Maybe a physical ailment. What are you learning from this? Visualize that emotion just outside of you, just in your mind's eye. You can kind of visualize yourself, but also this emotion outside of you, kind of as a word or a bubble, whatever that could be. Maybe it's grief, sadness, tenderness, softness, anger, rage, satisfaction, contentment, joy, gratitude. Just see this word, this emotion, and let's practice together, acknowledging, I see you. I see this emotion. Allow it to be in your mind's eye. What does it look like to allow it to be? How does it guide you? Where does it move you? Do you want to pull it in or do you want to throw it away? Do you want to hold it tenderly and learn and grow and nourish? The invitation is to hold it tenderly, like a mother would hold a child. Hold this emotion, no matter what it is. Allow it to be. Let it be. Reassure yourself that this is a-okay, exactly what it's supposed to be. Emotions are not right or wrong, they simply are. And so we continue practicing through our days ahead. We see ourselves stepping forward through our days, through our week ahead. We know that part of this human experience is to feel, to have emotional awareness and intelligence. We see ourselves in the future fully aware of what we are feeling, fully aware of our emotional responses. We stay in the awareness of our emotional responses in the days ahead as if we are the observer. We observe ourselves and then we reflect. What is this showing me? What is this teaching me? What can I learn? How can I grow? I will pause and hold this tenderly. And when we practice this and master this, we become the teachers of others. And those folks teach others. We extend this network of emotional awareness and intelligence throughout time and space, bringing brightness, lightness, joy, peace to our world as we are meant to do. And we remember that the only person we can change is ourselves. So we commit to our daily practice of self-love, committing to loving ourselves, committing to learning new ways, committing to the practice, committing to this path together, knowing that just by taking this time for us, not only do we improve our own lives, we improve the lives of our families, our friends, and everyone we encounter. And we say thank you. And allow your breath to bring you back into this moment, in your space, back to your body. You're on earth where you belong, with your feet firmly planted, your heart open, and with so much anticipation of this year unfolding. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and move to your journal. And you can choose to free write, stream of consciousness writing. Write yourself a letter, write somebody else a letter, journal your thoughts and feelings from today. And a prompt you could use, if it felt right to you, would be, the time I ignored my emotions was, the time I honored my emotions was. Right now, I'm feeling. When I think about this person or situation, I feel. Notice what you connect best with as we take about 8 minutes or so to write, and I will call you out when we're ready to rejoin. Take another minute to finish your thought, your sentence. Okay, let's come back together. I look forward to connecting with you on your new awarenesses, on your thoughts, on your feelings, on your emotions. Feel free to jot down some words of wisdom that came through for you in the comments below and share with me. I'd love to hear. And we will be meeting live together on Sunday. If that interests you, also leave a comment and I will send you the link for our live gathering. We will end with a love letter. Dear one, this is your life to create. You are powerful beyond belief. Your heart is capable of holding so much. Your heart holds it all. In your moments of challenge, remember to keenly observe your emotions. Be the observer. What are these emotions teaching you? Reflect. Let every emotion be. Let them be. There's no right or wrong way to feel. Let yourself be guided by the awareness that comes from within you. You are meant to feel and experience it all. This is the human experience. This is how you see what you are meant to see. When you master this for yourself, you can then teach it to others, and our whole world heals. We are one bright and glorious world. Thank you again, and I'll see you all next time.